Okay, we'll get started in just a sec here. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Okay, we'll get started in just a sec here. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Okay, we'll get started in just a sec here. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. Okay, looks like we're going to actually just show the slides right here from this screen here. I can't actually go through the slideshow, but hopefully everyone can hear me. I want to welcome everyone here today. I know I'm out in Ohio and it's a cold day out here, but hopefully this should warm you guys up. What we want to talk to you about, back on the Cup of Joe, what we had did there is told you about a sneak peek that we had on software here. And what we're going to do is actually show that to you right now. I'll take you through this and then actually kind of bring you into the system and give you a sneak peek of the system. What we're looking at is our local clients platform, and it doesn't matter if you are a internet marketer, if you're an advertising agency, how big or how small. I think you'll find interest in the local client platform. What we're going to do is talk about some advanced targeted traffic generation, web display, retargeting, and something that we're really excited about, something that a lot of people have probably never seen before, and that's our interactive multimedia ads. Who is Local Clients? That's me in the upper left-hand corner, Tom Picarillo. My background is, in a previous life, I was actually a college coach, soccer coach. Now I've gotten into advertising several years ago, worked with Yellow Pages, and from there, kind of got out because I didn't like my integrity being challenged, knowing that the Yellow Pages didn't work anymore. I've got 2 kids. My son's a soccer player. My daughter's a dancer. What you'll hear coming from myself and also my partner, Len, he couldn't be here today, but I'll tell you about him, is that we come from a coaching background and that we want to make people better. Len's background was that he was a former practicing chiropractor, and actually got out of practicing chiropractic into marketing for other professionals. And he's developed a great business for himself there in dealing with all different types of professionals, whether it be chiropractors, financial planners, attorneys, doctors, acupuncturists, dentists, all across the board. What you're going to learn in the next 60 minutes, you'll be introduced to an extremely powerful marketing platform that does one thing, and that's generate targeted, qualified leads every day. If you're a complete newbie to the world of web display, retargeting, and internet marketing, or if you're an advanced internet marketer, or if you're a Fortune 500 company, it doesn't matter. You'll see that we can kind of work in all areas there for you. You'll learn about a multi-layered marketing solution that provides you with unprecedented access to unlimited amount of qualified traffic for you or your clients. And you'll learn 3 marketing services that you can offer your clients that have no equal, and you'll see when we bring that on board, that will provide you with recurring revenue every month. What I want to do is see if I can kind of go in here into slideshow mode. Let's see if the screen will actually show that. Bear with me one second here. Just want to see if I can get this screen up here for you. The glories of technology that we have. Okay, it looks like we are going to have to just go back here, basically going through the slideshow and presenting screen by screen, slide by slide. Okay, so what does Local Clients do? We're a on-demand media buy agency for businesses of any size. We specialize in driving traffic, paid search, ad and banner display, social and mobile advertising. We're headquartered in Findlay, Ohio, where I think our wind chill today has got us below 0. I think the rest of the country is probably cold too. And we've got another office in Southampton, Pennsylvania. The exclusive marketing platform you're going to learn was also created by one of the founders of the Google AdWords agency team. Here's how Local Clients is different than every other agency out there. First, we have a more advanced buying system. Bids can be based on frequency, time of day, use of a dozen of other variables. We've got highly specialized reporting, detailed reports that go well beyond the typical data reports. We can leverage search data in display ads and banners, strategic retargeting of our prospects based on the exact search keywords that they've clicked on in the past. And we've got dynamic, creative, and copy. So if you've got products there, we can basically get the right marketing message in front of the right people and dealing with the products at the right time. Here you see some of the premium publishers that are out there that we're putting our ads on. And for those of you that are familiar with retargeting, you'll see when we get to our interactive multimedia ad display how we're different. But those of you that have no idea about retargeting or real-time bidding, we'll bring you up to speed with that also. With the ads, there's basically two ways that ads could be presented out there. Ads could go on ad networks, and with the ad networks, there's a lot of middlemen and there's huge markups on media costs. We don't deal with the ad networks. We actually deal with the ad exchanges. There's no middleman, and it's transparency on pricing. So as far as your customers will go, you'll see that it's going to be a lot more attractive to be on an ad exchange, a program that's working with the ad exchanges, than working with the ad networks. Here's how local clients interacts with the ad exchange. What you have, let's say we have Nike's ad agency hires local clients to buy display ads from the exchanges. Nike wants to show tennis shoes to 18 to 24-year-old men in the Northeast. A potential customer opens their browser to Rolling Stone, and we'll say that we selected this site on the ad exchange. Rolling Stone instantly tells the ad exchange that it has a display ad space to fill. The exchange holds an auction for the single display ad, and the impression in basically 1/10 of a second. This is all going on in the background before the page, the website actually loads for you. Local clients use the data to identify a 19-year-old male in Boston, Nike's target audience. Local client uses this data to calculate how much to bid for the impression. And let's say we want to bid $4.50 CPM. And with CPM, what that actually is per 1,000 impressions. And so what ends up coming about here is if we were to win that bid, the cost would end up being 1/1000th of $4.50. So here, local client wins the impression and serves the Nike ad to the customer. 19-year-old man in Boston sees the Nike tennis shoe ad on rollingstone.com, and the Nike display campaign results in a high ROI and a relevant message to the customer. So we're actually able to target our customers there. You see a example of targeting by age demographic as well as geographic, being up in the Northeast. There's basically three components to the local clients platform. We've got our retargeting platform, we've got our real-time bidding platform, and then, as I said, the area that we're most excited about is our interactive multimedia display ad platform, Ad Builder. And you'll see the power that's there, and I'll take you actually show you the system. We'll go under the hood and show you how that works. So here, if we're looking at our targeting strategies, so if we start at the bottom of the pyramid, run of exchange here, we can actually display our ads based upon frequency, ad format, and other unique bidding tools that we have. Now from here, as we go a little bit more specialized up the pyramid, we've got site and category targeting. So with site targeting, what we've got there is the ability to target specific websites. So if we wanted to put it on Rolling Stone in the example that we had there, we could put Rolling Stone on our list of sites that we want to show. Category, let's say we wanted to show it to those people that are going to websites that deal with fitness. Well, we can show it there, and the categories are numerous that we have. Behavioral targeting, unlimited possibilities with this. So potentially we could look for someone that's in the market. Let's say you're working with car dealers. We could have someone that's in the market for a Toyota and show it to him, show the ad there. So you'll really see the value of the ad as it gets displayed. And then retargeting, what we basically have there is the ability after people come to your website to actually go back after them and have them see our ads all over the internet, not just on our website, but on other websites that they go to. Extremely powerful retargeting. So here, if we look at it, just kind of going through what we can do as far as how we can target and retarget. Retargeting, we could look at what search ads the customers clicked, and based upon those search ads, display certain banners advertising for them. Depending upon what section someone goes to on the advertiser's website. Let's say we're dealing with e-commerce and someone goes to a specific product, we could show a specific banner ad based upon what product they went to. Let's say someone goes to our e-commerce site and they go and they put a specific product in their cart, but they don't make it all the way to the thank you page. Well, we know that we want to basically show them there so we can kind of go forth and get this data here. If we're on Toyota's site and someone goes to the Camry webpage, we could display ads about the Camry to that customer. What has the customer bought in the past? So we could look at their buying habits as they've come to our website and then basically offer them complimentary products based upon what they've done in the past. We could also, on our retargeting, base it upon customers who've clicked on your advertisers' search ads. Behavioral targeting. The first area that we've got in behavioral is geo-targeting. Where's the customer located? So we could actually go down to a town level, put in whatever towns we want to display in. So let's say we've got a car dealer that I'm up and close to the Toledo market, and let's say they want to go outside Toledo into Sylvania, which is a more upper class suburb of Toledo, and they want to get more conquest sales or sales from outside their area. We could present our banners to customers in that area. We also, on our behavioral targeting, have the ability to target based upon age, gender, income, profession, and thousands of other data points that we have out there. What product is the customer in the market for? So if they're looking for that Toyota Camry, we could place it there and have them see it. The third-party data really allows us to identify different segments in the customer market. Site and contextual targeting. So again, which websites do we want to put our ads on? Maybe we're dealing with a financial planner and we're looking for potential clients that have a higher net worth. And we determine that those people are typically on the Wall Street Journal, Bloomberg, other sites like that. We could put a site list together and actually target those clients or prospective clients on those sites based upon us knowing that where they're typically going. We have the ability to have different ad sizes and add different ad formats. And you'll see that when we get into the multimedia ad display there. So here, let's say we're dealing with Avis and someone goes to the Avis website. Here we have the ability to target based upon the date that they searched for something. What we also have is the ability to show a different message to rewards program members. So maybe we don't want them to see a general message. We've got a more specific message for them. We have the ability to identify customers and high margin products. Maybe they're looking for GPS, other products that we have there, so we can present an ad based upon that. What we also can do is re-engage customers who started but didn't finish, so they didn't make it to our thank you page. Maybe they had something in the shopping cart page and kind of went on from there, but they got called away, life happened. The dog was barking, the kids were screaming, they went away from their computer, but we know where they were there, and we can kind of go forth from that point. So let's say we're dealing with a hotel. Here we're dealing with the Ritz-Carlton. And Ritz-Carlton, let's say someone goes to their website and they search for a warm weather vacation. So, and we see the timing of this is that they clicked a search ad 3 days ago. So maybe we want to present to them now. Our hypothesis that we have here is the customers are early in the sales cycle and they're just researching what options are out there. So maybe here now what we want to show them is a banner ad featuring the Ritz-Carlton Hotel in Arizona, and we say our CPM is going to be $4.50. Now, let's say we've got a second customer, and in the second customer, they're looking for a luxury hotel reservation in Phoenix this weekend. So here, as we look at the timing, they just clicked the search ad 1 hour ago. Here now, because they're looking for this weekend, we know the customers towards the end of the sales cycle, they're probably more motivated. They're looking to make a purchase. So what we could do at this point in time now is featuring an ad featuring the Ritz-Carlton for a weekend package offer. And maybe with this, so that we know that they're later in the sales funnel, that what we want to do is bid $10 CPM. So again, remember with CPM, it's $10 cost per 1,000 impressions. But what we're actually doing is we're only buying one impression. So again, it would be 1/1000th of $10 to show our ad to that person. Here's an example that we have as far as basing it on the content of the website. So what we have, what we could see here is Marriott, and let's say their goal of their advertising campaign is to raise awareness of the summer promotions at new hotels. So what we can do then as far as our sample sites, the ones that have content out there, maybe we want to go on Travel and Leisure, maybe we want to go on TripAdvisor, Trip.com, Photos, Lonely Planet, Hotels.com. So here we actually determine which sites that we want to be on based upon the content of the website. Now here, this is something that we're extremely excited about, and this, I think you'll see that there's nothing else out there that does anything like this. Here are 3 demonstrations of some banner ads that we have that we've created with our interactive multimedia ad builder. First one that we have here on the left is for an attorney. So here now we have got personal injury and he's dealing with falls. This area that's in here, where we see the person that's fell, you can actually see it better on the second slide there, but that's actually a slider where we could present different images for our different services, different calls to action to get the prospective customer to click on the ad. Once they click on the ad, we've got the ability to take them back to our website. So what we might have is on here with Fred Karp, with our personal injury that we have with a fall, we take them to one page. Maybe on another slide, we've got a dog bite and we're taking them to a dog bite page. So we have the ability to really target in and be specialized with where they're going on our website. Over here where you see services, below that we've got review and we've got office. What you'll see in our multimedia ad builder is that we've got the ability to kind of create mini websites right in the banner ad. So a review maybe takes them to a YouTube video. Our office goes to a Google map so we can get them to our location easily. Here on Dr. Phil Barone, you'll see that they've got a website. We can take them to our website. On to Mandalay Bay, maybe we want to show pictures of the resort, so we show those as our images. Let's say they've got a video also. We can take them on a video. What you also see is we've got the interaction on Facebook and Twitter with social media, and then bookings where we could actually have them fill out a form right online and fill out. If you look at Fred Karp and Dr. Phil Barone, what you see up in the header there is it says click to call. If someone simply clicks on the ad there from either a mobile device or a computer that has the ability to click to call, they can actually call from the device that they're seeing the ad. What I want to do now is kind of take you into the multimedia ad display, take you into the platform, and show you what it looks like there. So give me a sec here, and we'll just end up going to that screen to show you. So what we're going to do is actually take you into a demo account that we've got for the platform all set up. What I want to show you here is how easy it is to create a campaign, how easy it is to use our multimedia ad builder, and the power that we have of our system. So just want to make sure that we get you on this same page here. We've got a little bit of delay in the broadcast. Okay, so here you see our platform. And I've clicked on start here. I've started a new campaign. And basically the two that you're going to be dealing with here is prospect for new clients or bring customers back. So are we dealing with a real-time bidding campaign, or are we dealing with a retargeting campaign? So I'm going to go with us prospecting for new customers, and I simply hit next here. Now I'm going to be presented with an option of where do I want to present to them, on websites, on mobile apps, video. We don't have available right now, but that will be coming. But let's say we're going to go with websites, and you'll see how we could actually tailor this even if I wanted to use both websites and mobile apps once we get in here. Here, what's my campaign goal? I'm going to say that we're going to go with cost per click, and our goal is $1 per click. So what we're going to do is create our campaign here. So here now, what you end up seeing is our prospecting campaign display where we start. So the first thing we're going to do is name our campaign. So what we're going to do, let's say here, is we're going to name it for a client, Dr. John Smith, and John's a dentist that we have. Here now, if you remember when we talked about the content of websites, if I click on the campaigns here, you can see the different options that I have based upon the content. We can kind of go scroll through here, see what ends up fitting best. And here we're actually health and wellness, and we'll go healthcare that we want his ad showing up there. Maybe we're looking for new patients. Here we would determine our dates. When do we want our campaign from run to? So we'll say from today through the 29th. And what we can do here is actually set what time zone Dr. Smith is in. I'm actually in Eastern time, so we can go here and set it to Eastern time as our client is. From here then, what we would do is type what page we want to bring them to. So what's the default page that our ads will go to? And so let's say it's johnsmith.com. I just type that in there. My frequency cap is how many times I want to show an ad to someone. So right now we're showing an ad 3 times in a 12-hour period. Maybe I want to show them 6 times in a 12-hour period. So I want to show it more, and I really want to get the message out there. I can just change this, and I can kind of determine based upon those periods how often I want to show it. My budget for the campaign, we're going to go forth with a $500 budget, and we're going 14 days. So we're going to say $35 a day. And my maximum CPM that I'm going to put, what's my maximum bid? I'm going to say $10. And don't worry about this. In real-time bidding, the way the bidding actually works is the winning bid is defined as the second place bid plus 1 penny. So let's say the high bid, the second place bid out there is $1.37. Even though we bid $10 here, we would end up paying $1.38, 1 penny more than the second place bid. So what it's also going to do is, though, by having a higher CPM bid that I have there, I can get better websites, better sites that I'm looking at as far as targeting. Again, my campaign objective is cost per click, and I'm looking at $1 per click. If I wanted to only show this during specific hours of the day, I could go down here to day parting, day and time parting. Let's say Monday, we want to show 9 o'clock. We've only got someone in the office till noon, so we'll show 9 through 12. We don't want to waste our ads if no one's there. Tuesday, we actually are there all day, so we can kind of just select that there. Wednesday, we're there, but we don't come in until 10 o'clock on Wednesday. Thursdays, we're off, and Fridays, we've got a half day. So we could simply determine which hours we want to show our ad simply by selecting it here. From here, what I'm going to do, if I go back up here, you'll see I've got my next button. As I click next, now we're talking about geo-targeting. So let's say, I told you before, I'm in Toledo. I type in Toledo, Ohio. Computer will search for it. And we want to show in Toledo as well as East Toledo. So we'll add those geographically. So we're showing this here. Now, when we're dealing with geo-targeting, we're basically dealing where the potential patient, client, or customer is located. If someone say, you can see up above in the note, if someone wanted to target a German website from the US, basically you're going to select Germany here. It's the selected location. It's not where the website is. It's the customer's location. So from here, I'm happy with those as our locations. Let's go on to next. Our whitelist would basically be any sites that we want to add here. So I can select a new list and kind of create a list here. So let's say on this list, I'm going to name this John Smith. And let's say we wanted to go to google.com, just for argument's sake. Now, Google may not actually have banner ads there, so what we need to do is be putting ads on our sites that actually do accept banner ads, but we can kind of select it here. We save it. We've got the John Smith group, and we simply say add it there. And this, if we put together 10, 20, 50 websites, these are the websites that we want to show the ad on. From here, if I go next, as you can see, I've just walked right through this step by step. Are our blacklists. And so if we've got any specific websites that we don't want the ads to show on, we can do the same thing, put a list together here, 10, 20, 50 different websites, select those websites and say, don't show it on this site. I don't have anything I want to blacklist right now, so I'm just going to go on to the next step. Here, you'll see some of the power that we have of our targeting system and what you can do. So let's say right here, for example, these are third-party data that we have. If I select this one here and you kind of read what it says, basically this is the business decision maker, small business decision maker. And what you see, the cost of the CPM of this is $3.50. So you, for your own agency, you for your own business that you have, if you wanted to target local businesses, that were small businesses, small to medium businesses. Here is just one of the things that I could select, small business decision maker, and I'm now having my ad displayed in front of them there. If I want to go for bigger businesses, here you can see I've got company size is 1,001 to 5,000 employees. You can determine what you want to go after here. Your clients can determine what's their target market, what they want to go after here. So it's really powerful in that we're going able to target in and go forth and show you exactly what we have there. So now here, if I did select here small business owners that I want to target, I just select it, I hit add, and we see we've brought it over here. And this here, the unique visitors, small business owners in our database, the statistics that we have, the data points show that we have a little over 195,000 small business owners in the database. And as we're going forth here, so if you look at what we're doing, we're kind of adding these criteria on top of each other. So the first criteria that we had was geo, was the Toledo area on Google when we went to whitelist. Here on third party, we're saying we want to show it to our small business owners. Let me just select that again, add it. It just went off there because I didn't save it as far as going to the next step. So you're able to add these targeting groups together. So here now I go to the next step, exclusion. Who do I want to exclude people from? So maybe they're on one of our audiences that we've created. And creating an audience, the way we deal with our targeting is real simple. So let's say, let me just go up here. Let's say I wanted to put, the way our targeting and retargeting happens is we put a pixel on the computer on our website that will basically be downloaded to the user. And all I do here is click a tracking tag. And now these are different audiences that I can create if I want to create a new tag. Here, we're going to say this is just our test tag. And I can put what this is, just a test description. This is just for me. And the URL, we're putting that on our thank you page. Now, I'm not going to go forth with this, but if I was to save this, I'd actually get the code. From here, after I save it, I go back and click on our pencil here. And by clicking on the pencil, I could actually get the code that we're going to actually put on the website. Just going back, take you back, show you more of the power of the platform. So here, let me go back to the dashboard here. So back on John Smith, this is what we were dealing with, our campaign. I go back and I just want to edit this. So here I'm back at the various, we were on the exchanges when I took you there. You could select which ad exchanges you want to deal with. So what you see over here is each bar is basically 20%. So now with no bars selected, I'm not showing it on Google. Maybe I want to show it on Google 60% of the time. I simply select 3 bars there, and now I've changed it. I'm showing 100% on the other ad exchanges. From here, what I also have the targeting ability is I could target devices, PC, tablets, or mobile. So right now, remember when we set this up, we were selecting just PCs, but now let's say I wanted to go on mobile also, but I only want to display on mobile 60%, so I'll select 3 bars. They work the same way. I can determine which operating system I want. Maybe I've got a product that is dealing with Apple, so I don't necessarily want to show it on the Android or Windows platform. I'm just going to show it on OS X or Linux and iOS where we have on the iPhone there. So I can determine which operating system, and I'm adjusting my bids accordingly. We can determine which browsers we want to display it on here. Firefox, Chrome, Safari, Opera, Internet Explorer. Again, everything is 20%. So right now we don't differentiate between any of the different browsers. Here, maybe I say I don't want to waste any money on ads that are below the fold, not on the initial screen as a potential client or customer comes to the screen there. So don't show anything below the fold. I want to show everything above the fold and unknown. And what you'll see a lot of positions when they end up coming forth for bidding, they don't necessarily say where it's above the fold or below the fold. It's uncategorized. So we're going to go with uncategorized also. So we might select that. If I want strictly above the fold, I could just simply go here. So as I'm moving forward on this, now we get into the creatives, and this would be where we're creating our banner ads. And this is the power of the system. This is what's truly going to excite you guys as you see this here. There's nothing else, as you see, similar to this out on the market. So let's say the banner I decide that I want to create here is 300 by 250. And I'm going to create a rich ad here. So what I end up getting here now is a screen that has templates of different formats that we have that we can kind of create a 300 by 250 pixel ad. You can see you've got several different choices here. I'm going to select, we'll select this one here and show you how it goes. So you give it a second to load up here. And now what you'll see is I've got my template for my 350 by 200, 300 by 250 pixel ad display and my whole template that I have here. So the first thing I could do is I can change the colors simply like this from our template, and I can select it and go forth whichever I want. I like that blue one here, so we'll go forth with the blue with the purple background there. From here, I decide how many different tabs do I want. And here are our tabs that are on it. I'm going to stay with 4 tabs. I could go with 3, 2, or 1 if I want it, but I'm going to go with 4 tabs. And now, if I go on a header here, you'll see that this, for my graphics, is 298 pixels by 43 pixels. Let's say I clicked on my header right now. All I need to do, and when I usually create my ads, I'll create all my images prior. I'll get my dimensions, and then I'll upload them at once. But all I simply need to do here is, let's say I want to upload an image. Takes us to our gallery that we have. And let's say here is our header. I simply select it. And what you'll see, if I preview, you can actually have our header displayed there. And let's say on his header here, what I want to do is go click to call. All I simply do is type in the phone number. I put the click to call there. This is the number that I'll dial. This here you see in my graphic, how I have that 408 number there already. If I want to add Facebook, we're going to say we want to take them to a Facebook page, and then I can simply put my pages in here, and you see I've got my Facebook icon, and I can put this wherever, design my ad for this. From here, if I want to use Twitter or Google+, I could use that also. But now I put my header in there. If I didn't want my header to be click to call, I want to just link to the web page, I could do that also. Now, if I go to my tabs, here's the power of the multimedia, interactive multimedia ad builder. Here I'm on the first tab, and what I want to do here is maybe I want to select some images. And now I've got up here, you'll see 6 options that I can put forth an image. If I wanted to put an image here, again, I simply go back to our gallery. These are images that we've uploaded already. So I'm just going to go with this one here. Do you like your smile? And there we kind of see it. You know, ideally what I'm going to be doing is sizing these as we go forth. And I could put other pictures here, other images right forth. And then which page do I want them to link to? And as I go forth on this, what you'll see is I could actually have different images, and I can have the different images linking to different pages. But we're just going to show you kind of what the power and the capabilities of the system here. Here, how do we want to transition from one image to the next? You've got several different transitions there, similar as if you were dealing with a PowerPoint presentation, going forth there. Next, what I want to do is go here, and what do I want tab 2 to be? Well, I'm going to put a YouTube video there. And all I need to do, let's say I have a video that's been created. Hang on a sec there. Hit the wrong button. So here, I'm going to select our video. Maybe we have our video. We've got a tour of the office, so we can name it there, tour. We simply put the YouTube URL in here. If we want to have a specific image for the YouTube, we could put that in. And what page do we want to take them to when they click on this? We can determine that. Going back, you can see how it's just so easy to select. And I'm not going to go forth, but I want to just kind of go over these other things that we have here. Facebook, if I want to put a Facebook tab in, interaction with our social media, I would simply click this, and it's going to ask me to put the information. If I want to put a Google map of our location, I simply click Google Map, put it in, and now I can make sure that customers are getting to our store because they've got the map there. If I want to put a Twitter feed, I can have that there. if I want to put an RSS feed, and I've got one for my website, so I want to basically have my ad displaying new information all the time, I can do that, not a problem. Coupon, this is a real powerful one for you guys that are dealing on the local level. Let's say you had a restaurant as a client. You've got the local pizza place. Here in my town, I'm outside of Toledo. We've got about 35,000 people in town. Let's say someone wanted to go forth with Valpak. With Valpak, it's about $800 to deal with the whole town. Here you can see how many impressions they're going to get, later on and target it geo-wise. But here's the cool thing, what we can do. We can put an image up for our coupon. So what's going to display right in here on the banner ad, our image of our coupon, whatever we want. So let's say we're dealing with our dentist again, and maybe we've got a free teeth whitening. What we can do is we could have them claim their coupon by either going to a web page or creating a coupon code that we give them here, and then we can kind of email them the coupon code. But here's one thing that's really powerful with the coupon builder. This allows you to create viral coupons. So if I go down here where it says pre-claim actions, I could have them on Twitter before claiming the coupon. They tweet predefined content, so it goes out to all of their followers. Or on Facebook, what I can do is before they're able to claim the coupon, specify the Facebook page to share by clicking. So now I can take advantage of their friends on Facebook. So now for that local restaurant, if you're dealing with restaurants and you want to create a viral coupon campaign for them on their banner ad display, we can geo-target it to the town. Let's say our pizza place is only getting people from 5 miles around, and we pick the zip codes within 5 miles. We can put a coupon out to those people that are seeing it. And now what we can do with that coupon is they're forced to do a share prior to them getting that coupon. So now we have the ability of having our coupon go viral. Let me go back. Other things that we have there. If you want to create a flash animation, we can put that in. Lead capture. This allows you basically to have your prospective customer, prospective client, if you're dealing with yourself, type their name in here, type whatever information that they want. And as you can see, as we go down to the bottom, they submitted, and now you've captured a lead directly from your banner advertising. Powerful. This is a mini website that you have in your banner displays. What we also have, click to call. So up top on the ad there on our header, you see click to call, where if they click on the header, it'll actually dial the phone number. Image comparison. Let's say I want it to go forth with image comparison. Here, I go back and I'm just going to say compare. And what I'm going to do, I might have images. So for our dentist, we might put one image that is before teeth cleaning, teeth whitening, and one after. And here we actually take our slider, and you'll see the picture that'll go with the before on the left and the after on the right. And we can have them compare the pictures right there. So it's really powerful. Let's say I don't want this, drag this. I can simply take the tooltip off and go forth. But you basically, let's say you're dealing with a gym. Everyone's made their New Year's resolutions now. And if you had a before and after picture of someone working out, before they've worked out, where they're heavier, after they've worked out and been part of the gym or part of a weight loss program, here you've got the ability to show that after picture. Real powerful. So they're seeing this. What we also have is e-commerce. Let's say you had a product that you were selling. Your client had a product that they were selling, maybe on Amazon, maybe on eBay. We could actually put that product in here, and what they can actually do is buy the product right from the banner advertising. Real powerful. If we've got a retail catalog, we could put the whole catalog in there so that people would actually have access to the catalog and going through and see it. As you can see, this is just so powerful and so easy to create our creative. So again, all I do here, let's say I want to go with our e-commerce. Here, we're going to just change that to, currently we have the compare on it, but let's go back. We change whatever we want to hear. here, basically, I've selected as a compare, but I can select these whatever, again, I want and setting up my coupon. If you had your images here, basically you're looking at about 5 minutes to create an ad once you've had your images all set up. And I've kind of just walked right through these steps here of creating the creative. So let's say we're creative, we're done with it now. We go to next step, and we see what we've got. Dr. John Smith, we've set a $500 budget. We're setting $35 a day. Maximum CPM is $10. Landing page is Don Smith. If I hit launch right now, I could actually launch that. If I go back to creatives here and saved it, what we would basically have is the ability to edit that in the future. So real simple, real powerful. You can see the different ad sizes that we have here on our creatives: 160 by 600, 300 by 250, 728 by 90, 300 by 600. What you want to do, maybe we're not looking at necessarily making ads for all the sizes, but we can kind of compare a 160 by 600 to a 300 by 250, and which is better converting ad. Let's go forth with that size. So we go forth from there. Again, if I was to go next here, I could launch this. Obviously, with this just simply being a test that we put forth, we're not going to do anything with it. But there you kind of see the power of our multimedia ad builder, the ability to show ads, show video in the ad, to put a coupon in an ad. What I want to do is kind of go back now, back into the presentation of what we have. So there you can kind of see what we have with the system, with the real-time bidding, with the retargeting, with our whole platform there. Super powerful. That multimedia ad display has your ability for you to create a mini website in their display advertising. So let's kind of look at what we have here. And our retargeting and real-time bidding platform, if you were to go out and get it a real-time bidding and real-time and retargeting platform, you might be paying $147 a month for that system. From there, if you were to look at the interactive multimedia ad builder, if you had the ability just to get it, and like we said, this is going to separate you, that other people do not have that multimedia ad builder. That could easily be $997 a month. Don't worry, we're not going to charge you guys anything near that, as you'll see as we go forth here. What we've got is a couple of different strategies that you can attract clients, real door openers. The first thing, we could offer a free website traffic analysis. How do we do that? Well, we create one of our tracking tags that we put on their website. And if they've got a lot of visitors, obviously they want to take advantage of those lot of visitors. If they only have a few visitors, maybe you've got other services that you offer that can help them get more traffic to their website. Or, we can go through with a real-time bidding where we're targeting their ideal customer or patient and getting more people, more traffic to their website. Spec ad, back from my Yellow Page days, what we used to do was commonplace. We would put an ad together, just as I did for Dr. John Smith there. And now I go into Dr. John Smith and I show him the ad. I have him see ownership in that ad already. Doesn't cost you guys anything to do it. You can create that ad in about 5 minutes. And now you've got something that you can present to him and show him and have him see it. And he's seeing himself in that advertising, and he can see himself on ESPN.com with his banner displayed there, and you show him there, and he's all over it. So there's some real power that we have there. Some different revenue streams that you have that you can use the platform and the retargeting and the real-time bidding. You can simply sell display advertising. So if you just want to sell banner ads, and display advertising, you can do that. Yellow Pages did this for years. You can sell impression packages. Maybe you want to say, okay, you're going to get 25,000 impressions per month, 50,000 impressions, 100,000 impressions. You can sell impression packages. Retargeting. Anyone that's visiting a client's website, what we want to do there is have the ability to have our ad displayed to them on other areas of the internet. So we're going to put forth a retargeting pixel and go forth there. Targeted traffic. You saw the different criteria that we had. Small business owners. We want to target those. Maybe I want to target females age 20 to 29 that eat Yoplait yogurt. I could do that. We've got all that criteria in there. Super powerful what you're looking at. We talked initially about this on the Cup of Joe, and I know with Lemmy, good friend of mine, Lemmy does a lot with video marketing. So let's say you guys are doing video marketing and you want to share that video that you've created for them. Remember, you can play the video right in the banner ad. And what you can do now is show that banner, basically show that video and increase the number of impressions, increase the number of eyes that are seeing the video that you've created, making the videos that you create that much more powerful. Really, there's even other ways that you can go about using this system. Those are just a couple of different ways there, give you an idea of what you could do. Next, what we have, why do you want to get part of the local platform? Simple. There's a couple of different reasons. One, there's little to no competition. This is the first time we're actually offering the platform to affiliates and to agents to be able to use it and take and harness the power of that. Why are we doing that? Well, Len and I, when we started Local Clients, what we had here, we've got a great desire to help businesses out there and to help you guys out there. And this comes from my coaching background. I mean, coaching, whether it be coaching soccer or coaching you guys, is how can I make you better? How can I get you out of your comfort zone? How can I make you achieve more? So we see this as a tool that we could do that. You can create your own impression packages. If you want to sell 57,362 impressions to someone, you can. You're not tied to a specific amount. Let's say you want to determine, the cost of your package. That's fine. With the interactive multimedia display, you can get CPMs, a lot higher than other ad displays that are out there, just because the engagement is so much higher with the banners that we produce, the multimedia banners. You get control and access of our platform. You can use it. You have it there. What you'll see is, as you show this to clients, and every time I go out and I show this to a prospective client, their response is, wow, that's cool. You've got something that's cutting edge that you're going to be able to offer. And you've got simplicity and leverage in creating campaigns. Now, as we look at this, the pricing on this, and we're kind of rolling up to the hour, and I want to be respectful of your time. Here, we said the interactive multimedia ad, $997 and $147 a month for the real-time bidding retargeting platform. There's over $1,100 worth of value a month easily. But again, it's not going to be that. It's not going to be $997. It's not going to be $497 a month. Even at those values, you'd have a great bargain with it. Tremendously. I mean, you think about franchise courses for brick and mortar. The cost that we will have once we launch is going to be one-time payment of $397 and then just $97 a month. So you can determine your packages. You can determine what you're going to be charging people for $397 one time, and then $97 a month. You have access to the platform. But with you guys being, I'm a big believer in action takers. You guys were action takers when I was on Saturday Morning Cup of Joe, and you said, I want to know about the secret. So with that being said, we've got a special for fast movers. We're going to take it down from $397, and that's where minimum where we're going to be. We might even be higher when we actually fully introduce this, to $387, and you're going to save about over 20% off on the monthly. We bring that down to $77 a month. So what we're going to do with this, it's special pre-launch that we're opening it up to you guys for the first time, having access to the multimedia ad display builder and ad displays. What we're going to do is we will run this through Sunday at midnight. Once Sunday midnight Eastern comes, it's going back to whatever price we're going to totally go. It will be a minimum of $397.97. I can guarantee that. It may even be higher. What we're also doing is we're limiting the number of users that we can bring on board with this, because we've got to make sure the servers can handle it. So we're going to go till Sunday at midnight, but I've also putting a limit on this for you guys that were listening to Saturday Morning Cup of Joe, the ones that said, hey, tell me more about the secret, to the first 10 people that go forth with this. First 10 people that go forth will have access to the system. So how do you get access to the system? Just go to localclients.net. And when you go to localclients.net, you will see that it says $397 and $97. Those are the regular prices that are there, at least where we're thinking about starting it out. But I guarantee you, if you go down and you click on the add to cart or the buy now button, you're going to see that we've actually put this discount in effect for you guys at the $387 and $77. This is just super powerful. I think in 2015, this is going to help you achieve your goals that you have and just bring you forth to the next level. I'm just really excited about this. Hopefully you guys are really excited about this too. What I want to do is see if I can head over to see if we have any questions. I'm going to stay around for a bit, but again, we're opening this up to the first 10 people, and from there, it'll be open till Sunday. If 10 people go today and tomorrow, we're going to close it down just because we want to safeguard those people that are going to be the early adopters of this to make sure that our servers are okay. And, if you guys have any questions, we want to basically be able to support you guys with it, those first people. What we're also going to do is we'll provide more training on this and getting you around the system. We'll walk you through everything, and we're going to bring you up to speed. We're not going to just leave you out there with nothing and no help there. We're going to go forth and we're going to help you any way that we can. I'm going to stay around, and I want to see if I can get over to the questions here. So if people do have questions, they can kind of ask. Hopefully I can get over there. I'm going to go over to the YouTube site and see if we've got questions there. Stay with me a sec as I just go over there. So if anyone has any questions, they can kind of just post it right there at YouTube. What we have there on the site, you can kind of see it and go forth. I'll look back. It doesn't look like we have any questions there, but I'm really excited about what this can do for you and kind of moving forward. Real exciting. We will actually hopefully have a replay of this as long as technology agreed with us. So we'll move forth there. I don't see any other questions. I want to respect your time. I want to keep it close to an hour there. So what we'll do is basically wrap up. And we're just going to wrap up there. And if anyone has any questions, you can contact me also. You've got my email when I sent the link out to you, but it's also tom@advantagemarketingservices.com. You can send it back to me that way, or my personal email that you got when I sent you the link to the video here. Any questions, please do not hesitate. Shoot me an email. I think this will do a ton for you. I'm real excited. Hopefully you guys are real excited and you see what this could do for your business, as far as what you can do as far as for your clients, how you can also attract clients using this as a lead generation tool for yourself. Thanks for listening. You guys have a great day.